Whoever comes in, comes in. Hello, hello, hello. I'm Claudia with Claudia's Door Decor. And on February 21st, which was Saturday, was my oldest daughter's 25th birthday. But on that day, Creek Road teamed up with Courtney, Lindsay, and they had 2 guest designers to have an In Full Bloom event. And if you were part of the Troublemakers community group on Facebook, you got to watch all of that. Now, you only have 30 days to watch the replays, but during that particular event, they had a live sale. Well, during that live sale, since I am mother of the bride this year, I purchased things that I will be needing for my daughter's wedding, along with lots of spring florals that I didn't have at the time. So I'm going to unbox. This is one of 2 boxes. Mind you, if I'm going to be completely transparent with this community, I may have had more than 1 cart. So we were told that we could combine shipping, and shipping is free from creekroad.net. When you purchase above, I think it's $115. But I just want to share with you the fact that they have really stepped up their game, and they are now a one-stop shop. So this is all from creekroad.net. This is one of 2 boxes. Both of them weighed, I think, 23 pounds, and it's mostly florals. Mostly florals. And I got a kit. I got Lindsay's kit. So I got Lindsay's kit. So that's part of it. But there's a lot. There's a lot. There's a lot. So we'll look at that later. We will look at this later. But let's get to the good stuff. Let's get to the good stuff. If you are joining me, go ahead and say hello. I don't know if you guys like watching unboxings, but this is for sure one that you don't want to miss. So I believe the top part of this, if I'm not mistaken, Miss Martha, I'm unboxing my stuff from Creek Road that I got from the In Full Bloom event. So I believe this first stuff up here is the stuff for Lindsay's kit. So I have ranunculuses, and they're a lot brighter than the camera is showing. They're a lot brighter pink. Let me see if I can get the right color. Probably not. But this was Lindsay's kit. They are sold out of this kit. I bought the last one. But look. I cannot wait to create this. I cannot wait to create this. So I've got pink. I've got the red. Oh my gosh. All right, the pink, the red. Oh my goodness. The filler. Yes, this is Lindsay's kit. All these pieces, I watched Lindsay put together, and I'm like, oh, I have to have that. I have to have that. Look at this. Oh my goodness. All the texture. If you know Lindsay at all from Tarnation Creation, you know that she likes to have elements of texture throughout her design, so she teaches that inside the Double Troublemakers group. I want to say it's 2 of these, and I believe one of the, oh my goodness. Look at this greenery. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? It's the texture of it. So pretty. All right, so I've got one of these, and one of these. One of these. 2 of these, 2 of these, 2 of these, and 2 of those. So this is Lindsay's kit. Don't miss out on the kits that the ladies put together at creekroad.net. Do not sleep on these. I promise you. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Okay. So that was just the kit. Now, I had been looking for filler for centerpieces. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Please don't ask me the name of stuff. I don't know. I do not know. I am not versed in that. I got a lot of this. Okay, hold on. Because I'm making centerpieces for a wedding. Making tons of centerpieces for a wedding. So, lots of filler. Lots and lots of filler. I have baskets behind me so that I can put stuff in. This is also wedding. Hold on, this one's out of the bag. But look. Look at how pretty. See all those sweet pieces? And it's a creamy color. It's a creamy color. So pretty. This is all from creekroad.net. Again, wedding. So there's a lot of this. It's wedding pieces. So I got what they had left. I believe I sold them out of this. Because here's the thing, friends. When you see something you like and you think you can get more of it, what I've learned is there are other wreath makers that have businesses in this community, and if you don't jump on getting what you need, you could miss out. So that is why it looks like I bought them out, but the truth of the matter is I'm doing it for a wedding, so I had to buy a lot. Now these are spring. Look at this. Oh my gosh. These pieces. So pretty. There's so much on there too. This is what helps, like when you're adding lots of interest into your design. It helps to get pieces like this that you can cut and place into your designs. But these are gorgeous. These are gorgeous. Spring colors, lots of spring. Like I said, I have learned to compete with those that shop for multiples. So there's lots of prettiness here. And what's good is I didn't have a lot of filler, and that's basically what I was looking for, was a lot of the filler pieces. Thanks for sharing me out and tapping the screen. I appreciate that. So again, the pink, this right here is going to make lots of pretty grapevines. Lots and lots of pretty grapevines. Okay. And then I got more. This is what I bought them out of. Because the texture of it, it's going to add interest to any piece you add this to. God bless Michelle at Creek Road. I am so sure that I made her shake her head at me. I am so sure that I made her shake her head at me. But I've got what I need for the upcoming wedding. And that was really my whole purpose, was like, I am hyper focused on getting pieces that I need for spring designs, as well as stuff that I will need for the upcoming wedding. I also needed to replenish and then get a 7/8 ribbon. Guys, don't sleep on this. This is in brown. It's really pretty. But that helps give your design that extra little bit of zhuzh. Look at how pretty this is. It's the Swiss dot. Okay. Keep that ribbon there. And then I got mesh. Look at this. Isn't that so pretty? I got that. I got pink. And then Courtney pulled out this yellow that's got white in it. And I had to get it. Yellow is hard for me to find. Any yellow that I like is hard for me to find. Hold on. These boxes are so big, and my room isn't, that I actually have to empty them out so that I can inventory everything in. And then I can shelf everything. But I got several rolls of yellow because yellow is hard for me to find. So I was happy to see that they had yellow. Okay. 3 more, and then I'm bringing another box. Because it was box 1 of 2, and it's the same size. It's just as big. Just as big. Weighs a lot less when it's empty. All right, 1 second. Trying not to knock into cameras. Don't make fun of me if I look kind of wonky picking up this 23-pound box. Okay. Here we go. All right. Told you I purchased. So during the In Full Bloom event, they were offering 15% to those that were watching in the community, but those that were part of the private group got 25% off. 25% off. Michelle writes, can't wait to see all the wedding designs. I'm telling you. I told her, I'm like, I'm shopping for a wedding. I'm shopping to create for a wedding. Oh my gosh, all the ranunculus. All of the ranunculus. I may have purchased some ranunculus. It looks so pretty in the box. It looks like spring has sprung in this box. All right. So there's the light blue. The very, very, very light blue. Isn't that pretty? Look, it's all in one box. But I took full advantage of being part of the Double Troublemakers group and definitely got my 25% off. So all the light pink. I think I bought 6 of each. But there's the light pink. Aren't they pretty? Yes, I shopped. I did. I shopped. I listened to Courtney. I shopped. Look at the yellow. She told us to shop till we drop, and I did. I did. I got my spring florals. So there's the yellow. Okay. And then the orange. So these are the mini ranunculuses. There may have only been 5 of these. Nope, 6. There we go. Orange. So pretty. Oh. Okay. And then these are the bright pink. The bright pink. So against the light pink, these are actually very light pink. I don't know if you can tell the difference on the camera. As always, our cameras do not do it justice. And then I got 2 of the strawberry bushes. They got these in, so I got 2 of these strawberry bushes. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 stems on them. Good stuff. So we got spring, summer. Look at these. Oh my goodness. Look at these hydrangeas. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. This box is, you see that I barely touched anything in here. When I tell you, this girl that doesn't do florals, that doesn't typically dive into florals, I'm diving into florals. The next, gosh, we are in March. The next 6 months, right? April, May, June, July, August. Yeah, the next 6 months, that's all I'm going to be doing because of my daughter's wedding. So I'm definitely going way out of my comfort zone, but I'm diving in with all the florals. Now, these are gorgeous, but this is more the colors of my daughter's wedding. She's going with all the burgundies, the burnt orange, the cream. That's basically her color palette. So I got a ton of these because this is also what Courtney's using to make her carrot that she's making on the Unique in the Creek boards. When I saw that, I was like, I better buy all the rust-colored roses that I can before I can't buy them anymore. Because I need these. These are the colors my daughter's using. So, rust-colored roses. Yay. Okay, now, more spring. So I got this that again has all those pretty colors and extra pieces and all the things and all the interest. So that comes on 1 stem. Okay. Again, this is all from creekroad.net. And here's what I'm hearing. Once people are out, the suppliers are out too. So if you see something that you like and that you think you'll need, more of. It's not to scare you. It's not to scare you. I don't do that. But at the same time, I have learned, especially when you're buying against other wreath designers that are selling on the Etsy platform, if you're going to do multiples, you have to be prepared for that. You have to be prepared for that, because sometimes a design just hits and you need to be prepared to go with it. And then this, oh. Look at this, with all the interest, with all the different pieces. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Some of the things are already gone. I know. I understand. I hate that. But at the same time, it's taken me, if I'm 100% honest, it's taken me like 3 years to learn how to shop and to know when to prepare my budget, like get ready for my budget, so that I am ahead of the game. Sometimes I'm not buying just because, oh, it's on sale, or oh, it's cute, or oh, it's pretty. I'm waiting. I'm holding on to my budget so that I can buy things intentionally, so that I know what I'm getting, I'm going to be using. So it takes time. But yes, I'm up against other wreath makers. So I've learned that I need to get what I need, especially with my daughter's wedding coming up. I'm sorry for the noise. I only got a couple of these because I wanted to decide how I was going to play. And then this is filler that I got for my daughter's centerpieces. Going with that fall feel. So I got these. Like I said, the next 6 months, your girl's going to be doing a lot of florals. And that's what I'm going with. I'm going to be making a lot of stuff for wedding. Okay. I got these for accent pieces. I got them in the burgundy and in the cream, because these will look really pretty in the centerpieces. There's a lot, I'm telling you. Oh, thanks, Kathy. Oh my goodness. It's a lot, and I get it. It can look like I've lost my mind. I get it. But at the same time, this was planned. And I don't know if you all have tried these yet, but these are the, oh gosh, what are they called? Hold on. Hold that thought. I've got my handy dandy. See, look, she's even listed box 1, box 2. I love that woman. So these are the pull-apart silk leather leaf bushes. Do not sleep on these. These are so good for filler in your designs. They're so good. Like, I recommend that you get these. Okay. So I got them in blue, and I got them in green. My neighbor calls me a hoarder of craft supplies. Kathy, this is why we need to be amongst our own people. We won't call you names, I promise. We will not call you names, I promise. I made sure I had green, and I made sure I had blue of these. Oh, rose leaf. Hold on a second. Hold on, but there's more. And then I've got the deluxe ivory ribbon. Oh my gosh. If you have not tried deluxe ribbon, I am telling you, it elevates your design like nothing else could. And it doesn't have the price tag of the more luxurious brands. So it's not like it's not like Ferris Silk. It's not like D. Stevens. It's not like the higher brands of ribbon, right? Because this price point is more affordable, and it's always 10 yards. Deluxe always has 10 yards. With the other higher luxury stuff, sometimes you guys have to look and read and do all the things that we don't like to do, but we have to know when we get 5 yards for that really steep price. And here's the thing, deluxe ribbon gives you that same luxury feel because of the high-endness of it. This is a fantastic wire, like fantastic wire. If you haven't tried deluxe, trust me when I tell you, it is absolutely phenomenal. Do not sleep on it. But I got this for accents for her wedding that I will be using. And then our friend Kimmy of Kimberly Designs made the centerpiece that she made. She made them using these. So I went ahead and purchased these to make some bigger arrangements. So I'll have some small, some bigger. But that's where these come in. They're going to be for centerpieces. Again, the next 6 months, join me. I will be making these. And sharing is caring, right? But this is my life for the next 6 months. Oh, I knew this was going to be pretty, but and you can't even begin to tell the shininess of this. Oh, it's so pretty. Hold on, let me see what it's called. This is the Pearl Ruscus spray. So pretty. Okay. So pretty. Oi. Very, very pretty. So I've got a lot of textures, as you can tell, lots of texture. Oh my gosh. Has anybody used rose leaf yet? Here's the blue. Here's the blue. Oh, so pretty. I believe this one's the sage. Rose leaf. This one is the sage green. This one is the olive yellow. Can you tell the yellow in it? Maybe if I turn it that way. So pretty. So the difference in colors. There you go. The difference in colors. All right, and I got purple for Easter. The rose leaf is so pretty. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Just different than ficus. And then I got these. Oh, these are burgundy. I love them. They've got burgundy and gold. Burgundy and gold. See? I love it. I love it. Accent pieces, guys. Accent pieces. You can cut them down. You can pick them. And look, we emptied a box. So 2 boxes completely emptied. How long did that take me? Took me a while. But just know that when you do order from Creek Road, their customer service is absolutely amazing. I've been shopping with them for as long as I've been a wreath maker. I've recently rejoined, because I joined them when they first started their group, the Double Troublemakers. I have rejoined their group and have been met with such warmth, such care, such knowledge from that group. So I have a link to that group in my link here in my bio. So if you're looking for a group, you can join to just check it out. Like, you don't have to stay. It's not one of those one and done obligations. You can definitely join. And they do have a discount code in the group for Creek Road. That's 20%. But if you don't want to join a group, I do have a code for Creek Road, and it's CREW, CREW 10, if you want to shop with them and get 10% off. All right, friends, that is it. Yes, the unboxing, the plethora of items for the upcoming wedding. But I need to make her bouquet. I need to make several centerpieces. I need to make the bridesmaids bouquets. What my daughter's going to do is, instead of having all the flowers incorporated into the bridesmaids bouquet, each bridesmaid is going to have one of the flowers that's in her bouquet, but it still needs to look like a bouquet. So that's what's happening with those florals. And then I'm going to be making flowers for her arch. She's going to have an arch piece. Her wedding is an outdoor wedding. And then we have it at a park. So we have a pavilion that we're going to drape. It's going to be either fabric material or tulle. We're still deciding on that, in the pavilion to transform it. But there'll be flowers within that to kind of make it look more wedding than outdoor, if that makes any sense. So there's a lot of planning to do, and 6 months seems like a long time, but it's really not. So I've got to get busy and get approval from the bride-to-be at all the things that I plan on making for her. But that's all I got for you today. So you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Angeles, I just saw you pop in, friends. Thanks for joining. It is lots of work, but if I plan correctly, I can get everything pretty much done and ready to go. So all it is a matter of showing up and placing, right? So fortunately, we are doing faux flowers for several purposes. You know, that way we don't have to worry about anybody being allergic to the smell of the flowers or anything like that, or attracting any critters that might be, you know, flying critters that may be hanging out. So faux flowers it is. So it's fantastic. All right, guys, you have a great rest of your Wednesday, and I'll catch you next time.